Hey there, Bob from Trade Genius, and wanted to give a quick update here on the 12th of June. Here we're looking at the futures chart, and basically, last 2 days, really nothing burgers, and the stock market has really basically running out of people they can squeeze. And in fact, I'll show you a couple charts. Some things are actually changing that I think are not probably positive for the market. And I'm not saying that it's going to crash here, but I think they're definitely trying to get this thing to a double top, and but things are starting to not really go well here in terms of some of these bigger companies. And so what we're looking at here, this is a daily looking back a year, and so one of two things are going to happen. So let me zoom in this a little bit more here. So we recovered the middle line here. This is volatility channels, and we tested the downtrend line, and we've just been rocketing off of that now back to the midpoint. So now it has a decision to make. Does it roll back down and test the bottom of this channel, or does it pop and we test the top of this channel? Now if it gets to here, this is basically the end, because this is like 3 on the SPY, everybody's nirvana, and there's some people calling for this. What's amazing to me is the divergent view here, that we're going to crash, and then some people say 40%. David Kudla, a namesake of mine, but no relations, ironically, and there's not that many of us around. He's calling for 40% increase in the Nasdaq, and he has not been wrong this year. And at the same time, you're just starting to see cracks appearing in the road. I just think it's going to be a very interesting path forward here going into the elections. And I'm torn. Everything tells you that this thing is just screaming overbought. At the same time, that's meant nothing, because this liquidity is coming from somewhere, and the Fed keeps taking more and more of it away. So I think we just may get more volatile, which is great if you're a trader like us. But at the same time, I think the movement is unclear to me where we're going to go. But I think we have a short-term top here, and I think we'll sell the news tomorrow, unless this guy's really dovish. And I don't think Powell has been. I think he has a mission here. I think he's going to try to drive interest rates up to cause a inverted curve, and he wants to push more money into the banking system and out of some of these speculative assets. Just my view. And so so that's that on this. So it's going to be really interesting to play. And for us, we have a lot of people that trade binary options with us, and a lot of people are afraid of them, and a lot of people think they're really, really risky. That's only because they don't know how to do it. And there's rules, and we have rules, and we're 98.5. We had another great trade today. Okay, so we sold this breach and fail here, and then we covered down here, and we were done for the day. And so you just grind it out every day. You make $20-25 on average a day per contract. If you have $500, you trade one contract at a time, you're making $5 grand a year. I mean, and we're good on the US 500 stuff. We're good north of 80%. On the Forex stuff, we're good north of 90%. We just have less Forex trades than we do US 500 trades. We could put a US 500 trade on almost every day, and Forex is a little bit more, probabilities are a little harder, because it's the volatility in Forex is a little bit more difficult to gauge, but we do really well in those. So I just want to share that with you. If you want to trade those, you can get them free as part of our crypto package, and you have till Friday to actually get the crypto package and the binary package together, and at 50% off. Just go to TradeGeniusAcademy.com, and I'll make sure you get that killer deal. You already paid for it. Just the trades we did in the last 7 days, you had already paid an annual membership. Just FYI. Now let me flip to the charts here real quick. And first thing I want to show you is was AG my fave. I think just grinding along now. It all depends what Powell does. He could drop it back to the the VWAP because it's starting to get a little bit over. It's past these Bollinger Bands here, so it's always a worry. But this thing's going to double digits. And then I want to show you Tesla real quick. Okay. Okay, to me this is a sell signal. This has been an absolute short squeeze and just a joke. And now they just announced they're laying off 9% of their workforce. The Momo I still like, and I'm still in it. Is Roku. Still looks good to me. You know, unless that trend changes, I'm staying with the trade, and it looks good. It looks like it's setting up for another move higher. And then the other one we did yesterday, well, at least I called it out. I didn't take the trade, but it filled the gap, like I said it would. Look at that. And just pretty much close enough. That trade's done, and I called this trade out when it was here. Okay, and this is Monday and Tuesday, so you would have, you know, good 15 points here on the trade. So we have a method. It works. We filter these things all the time, all day long, and just want to share those with you to help you make money. And you know, just join us. I mean, what we charge for this is ridiculous. What you get out of it. Anyway, thanks for listening. Tomorrow will be a more fun discussion talking about what the Fed did or did not do or is intending to do in the future. Thanks again. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.